Hello, everybody. It is I, the Vern, one of your hosts of the Film Pastor and As You Watch podcast, here to give you all my top 10 best movies I saw in theaters in 2015. You may agree, you may disagree, but here we go. Okay, starting in at number 10 is an independent flick I'm sure most of you have never heard of before. It's called Bread and Butter. Most rom-coms I cannot stand because they write characters the way they think people want to be rather than being real, actual people. This one stars Christine Weatherup as a woman who is single, a virgin, and for the first time in her life has two men interested in her. Now, this type of trope usually gives me a red flag, but filmmaker Liz Manashil manages to avoid cliches by having characters be people you actually like. You're not rooting for one guy over the other because they each have their strengths and they each have their weaknesses. Co-starring Lauren Lapkus of Orange is the New Black and Bobby Moynihan of Saturday Night Live fame, Bread and Butter is the only rom-com I've enjoyed in the last few years. Number 9, Straight Outta Compton. More than a biopic about the group NWA, Straight Outta Compton was for me more like looking at a time capsule. Seeing all the major events alongside this group as their rise to fame unfolds was actually really kind of profounding. The actors in this were so much like the real members of the band that they could have gone on tour and I would have not noticed any difference. They were not doing simple impersonations, they were the actual people. Number 8, Sicario. Emily Blunt is my favorite action star. After seeing her in this and Edge of Tomorrow last year, I want her to remake Predator or Commando. Josh Brolin and Benicio del Toro also are brilliantly cast in this very tense tale of agents trying to hunt down drug traffickers. It shows more in-depth details about this war on drugs, and it seems to ask the audience, is it worth it? Number 7, Room. When I read the book, I never knew what the outcome was going to be for the characters, and that made it much more exciting for me when I was reading it. Now, the movie does kind of ruin everything by giving away the plot in the trailer. Still, I have to say this is still a very good, wonderful movie that shows what a mother will do to protect the ones that she loves. With award-worthy performances from Brie Larson and Jacob Tremblay, Room is a movie that I don't mind being stuck in. Number 6, Inside Out. Pixar's latest is all about the loss of innocence, but it's told in a very innocent way. Our main character is going through early stages of puberty, and it references this topic without going into too much detail. It will be impossible for anyone over the age of 30 or so to watch this and not have feelings about their own childhood. It's just genius. And I'll miss you, Mr. Bondo. I'll miss you. Number 5, It Follows. This one is also about the loss of innocence, but it's told in a very different way. Whenever I mention the plot, I always get the same response. So she has sex and then she's followed by something only she can see, and that it will kill her, and the only way she can avoid it is to have sex with someone else. Well, yeah, that's really kind of the basic plot of it. It's like saying Jaws is just about a shark. In this movie, It Follows, I feel like the message is that after you have sex, you are considered to be an adult. And what comes after that? Well, death. Our main character is being followed by death. And although she can deny it, it will still forever follow her. With the very cool retro widescreen kind of John Carpenter cinematography and synth score to match it, this is one movie I want to watch again and again. Also, I give giant praise for Makia Monroe, who is a lead in this one here. Number 4, The Hateful Eight. Quentin Tarantino's eighth feature is a technical marvel. Shot and presented in 70mm, the cinematography is breathtaking. It was a blast seeing it too, with an overture before the movie and an intermission with a presentation. The only downside is that it's all set in just a few locations, and one of them takes up half the film. Now, I guess this is to show the claustrophobia you're witnessing when you see this movie, and I appreciate that. But I have a feeling that a movie like Django Unchained or Inglourious Bastards would look amazing on this format. Nevertheless, this one does have amazing performances by Samuel L. Jackson, Walter Goggins, and Jennifer Jason Leigh. And I feel like The Hateful Eight is essentially a theater play, and if Mr. Tarantino ever decides to stop making films, it would be kind of cool if he actually did make theater plays instead. Number 3, Star Wars The Force Awakens. Yes, I know this movie has already been taught to death by others and they praised it, but it really is that good. I mean, J.J. Abrams has made a movie that will appeal to older fans who grew up with the franchise, as well as new viewers who are just getting started. I mean, you don't actually have to see the other movies in the series to enjoy this. Even if they make references back to the other movies, you're not going to lose anything if you never saw those movies. I mean, Harrison Ford as Han feels like he never left the Millennium Falcon, and newcomers John Boyega and Daisy Ridley look like worthy companions to the story as well. This is a fun movie that fits perfectly with the first 3. And, of course, you know I'm referring to episodes 4 through 6. Number 2, Mad Max Fury Road. This movie doesn't have much of a story, and no major interesting characters. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're great, but they're not really, nothing really original about them. So, why am I putting this so high on my list? Well, mainly because I had so much fun watching this. This is a cool movie to see on the big screen. I mean, it was great to see an action movie where I could actually see everything happening. Well, there happened to be a lot of crazy edits and zoom-ins and whatnot. Sometimes I would just look at a scene and go, wait, how did they do that? Cinematography is amazing, with every single frame looking like it could be a painting. Brilliant movie, and I'm glad it's going to have award recognition too. Number 1, Ex Machina. This is the type of science fiction movie I love. Ones that have concepts that are believable and also very plausible as well. The idea of an AI unit looking as advanced as the one Alicia Vikander portrays is not that far off. The more our technology advances and the more we allow to fulfill our lives, something like this being used wouldn't be that all surprising. If someone were to create a living AI unit and put it into something that looked human, I guarantee we would take advantage of it. And the scary part comes is what happens if that unit knows it's being taken advantage of and what it would do to survive. Love this. I think that Domhnall Gleeson and Oscar Isaac, who is also in the Star Wars Force Awakens, are brilliant in this movie. Alex Garland's directorial debut. It's brilliant, it's cold, it's funny, it's scary, it's sexual, it's everything I want in a movie. And there you go, my number 1 of the year, Ex Machina. Well, there you go, folks. There it is, my list. I realize that I have not seen a lot of the big movies. I still need to see Spotlight, Creed, Revenant, but that is it. Again, thank you all for watching. I am The Vern, and I'm signing off for now. Take care. Bye.